Ready to go!
Alrighty, YouTube. It's the day after Valentine's Day. My voice is really deep at the moment because I haven't slept. The reason I haven't slept is after I got home from Valentine's Day, beautiful dinner with my fiance, I got so many notifications from the YouTube video with uploading my curl. But the main thing was Rob Vigent. Oh my goodness. Rob Vigent is more precious than I can imagine. So I wanted to just show you all Rob's video that he loaded on his Instagram, and I wanted to watch it with you guys as I look at this kind of beautiful sunrise that's going on. I wanted to watch it with you guys and then talk a little bit about it. So anyway, here we go.
Ryan, I'm shocked that you even try to sell that level of bullshit to people. I figured after the sarcasm and shade that was thrown your way, you'd actually come out with a curl video. What you did with the dumbbell isn't a curl, it's like a power clean. You're swinging it from the bottom, you're not handling it. The strap, don't insult my intelligence, is much easier. Much. You basically did a momentum uppercut of the thing while you squatted, limboed, and did everything but bicep drive it. My bicep is stronger than yours. I can duplicate those videos. I did 103 super clean with more in the tank. I'm sorry that these are the facts and you're trying to find a way around it. You're trying to find a way how you're stronger than the champ or whatever it is, but you're not doing a bicep curl. You're not even close, and that's what the challenge is. Stop with trying to sell the bullshit.
Oh my goodness. The reason I'm laughing, guys, is I didn't even try to get into Rob's head. Rob has just somehow invited me into his head all by himself. Okay, so Rob, I'm not trying to say anywhere that I'm stronger than you in a bicep curl. I would never even dream of saying something like that. Look, I did my lifts. I did my own personal best effort. My form was lousy. It was shitty. And then I went back and tried to improve it. And I did. And you're blowing up. Thank goodness I don't compete in a strict curl sport. Hey, we all know that this is for Uncle John's PR show. That's what it's about. It's about engaging with the fans of the sport, showing them some comparable lifts. This is not a curl competition. And yeah, like I said, I'm the first one to admit it. I'm no strict curler. Never have been, probably never will be. But that's the best I could do. And that's got into your head, which is pretty funny. Anyway, like I said, I've never seen a man more precious than Rob on this. And what I think the conversation should really be about, if we do want to compare you and me, Rob, then let's compare actual arm wrestling things. I'm going to concede you have a bigger hand than me. You have more wrist flexion than me. I think our pronation is probably similar, but I'm not exactly sure on that. That's about it for what I think. Oh, did I mention back pressure? Sorry, your bicep, clearly. Your back pressure, as seen in the strict curl, is bigger than mine. But that's it. I think I've beaten you in a whole bunch of critical areas that, should we meet in a match, I think it'd significantly help my cause for getting the W. And those things, in order of how they would appear to you, is first of all mental fortitude. Just, oh my goodness, the amount that this has triggered you without me. I'm not even trying to trigger you. I'm not even aiming to trigger you. You just triggered yourself over me doing one lift. I can't imagine how worried you would be about losing if we were to face. Now, this is not even a match. No one's scheduled this match. This is just Remembering, guys, the whole reason I'm even talking about Rob is because WAL put out a post saying, who do you think should pull Rob? And I got tagged more than any other person. So I naturally put a video out. So, oh my goodness, Rob, I'm sorry that the people of the arm wrestling world tagged me. And I put out my opinion. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. So yes, back to what I've got more than you. The mental fortitude. I think you're in trouble. But we've all known that. We've all seen you be a slow starter and struggle. That's all good. I've been a slow starter too, but not for the same reasons that you have. Back to the physical side of things. I think I have sufficient fingers. And don't quote me wrong here, people. I've seen people quote me wrong on this one. I'm not saying I have stronger fingers than Rob. I'm saying I have sufficient fingers to contain his back pressure. Okay, understand that. Fingers and lats beat biceps. Every time. If your fingers are sufficient, you can utilize lats. Why do I say that's important? I say that's important because if I can contain his back pressure on that singular plane, that means I can access side. And that means I can hit fast off the go. And that brings me to my third point, that I think I'm better than you at, Rob. And that's acceleration, power, whatever you want to call it, speed. Off the go, I can move faster than you. And if my fingers are sufficient, as I suspect they are, to contain your back pressure, particularly in the strap, then the fight is going to be where I want it to be. And that's going to be on a side pressure plane. And it's going to be on an endurance factor on that side pressure plane. End of the day, Rob is a containment style arm wrestler. He's a traditional arm wrestler. He's a wrist flexion, pronation, back pressure arm wrestler, which is a beautiful style of arm wrestling. And I'm that style of arm wrestler too, against certain opponents. But against Rob, no, that's not my style. I'm going to bang that man hard sideways. And then the match is going to get to a sticking point, and we're going to see what happens. Now, if that match stops at a sticking point, that is your arm open on your bicep with your palm turned mostly up, and me driving down the pin, shoulder engaged, supinated side pressure locked in, who wins from there? Now, over 5 rounds, I'm not even saying that it is me for sure, but I think it's close. I think it's real close. I think it's so close that you'd be terrified. And I think it's close enough that it becomes an endurance game. And I don't think you're ready for an endurance game. I think you like to finish a match. As soon as you get control of it, you take it away. I don't see you ever supinating and digging in and outlasting. And so I think I got you, if that's where it goes. So anyway, YouTube, back to you guys, now that I've stopped talking directly to Rob. Yeah, all this stuff, I find it funny. When people get offended when I say that I'm able or confident within myself to have a crack at someone, or that I'm at their level. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. I'm going to keep training, and I'm going to keep declaring what I think and feel to be true. And I'll always seek out that opportunity to live it. Win, lose, draw, doesn't worry me. I'm going to keep on doing it because that's how I keep progressing best. And Rob, that's just where we're at. And it's no disrespect to the guys ranked 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 below you. I'd happily pull any of those guys too. I would actually love to. But I'm not going to let that shy away from the fact that I think I could beat Rob. It's just what it is. Anyway, Rob, cheer up, big van. Go sell some donuts, put a smile on your face, have a nice day, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, that's a man!